Welcome to Kirby's Dreamland Hard Mode, or I guess Extra Mode as it says. This is going to be the segmented run, where we do all the segments and put them together into one continuous run to make it look like I'm amazing at this game. Wow. Well, I mean, each segment is done, like, full continuous thing. It's not like I've save stated at every single point. Or I could take damage. Not that crazy. I mean, it's not even that difficult to do each segment. Well, at least at the beginning. But yeah, hard mode is basically like all the enemies change and their attack patterns. And like movement patterns change. So the level and the fights get more difficult. And they also do double damage. As you can see, I'm being extra careful to kill everything possible. Well, maybe not everything possible, but as much as I can. So I don't die in the first segment of the game. That would suck. Yeah, but the game itself is like the same, other than the enemies changing and the bosses changing. But it does change a lot for like the gameplay, I guess how you'd approach the game. And this right here is pretty good. For the first segment, we take no damage, which is really good. It's very nice to see. Here, you see there, I did a pause. I chose whether to save state or not, and I chose not to because I wasn't bothered to spend all my time on this one boss fight. And it's just Wispy Woods anyways. See, he drops Gordos now. I still took 1 damage, but like, I'm not bothered to reset. This is not like a damageless run or anything. Yay! Now we're to stage 2. This one took, I guess, a few tries. But it was like, you know, kept making stupid mistakes. Really don't know how speedrunners do this kind of thing without getting bored or whatever. It's a pumpkin! A lot of the enemies in this game very interesting looking. But also they're like, what are they? That pumpkin thing was like, what was it, like a mask? A floating pumpkin on the wall! Yeah, so this LP is kind of, well, I shouldn't say the word LP. It's like LPs are meant to be dead. Like, not as popular, so using the word, I don't know. It's just the way of thinking. It's not like LPs are dead. It's just like, they're not as popular as they used to be, so it's kind of a bit strange if you want to use the word. Like, I don't know, people just, because LPs have been a thing for like over a decade, like a decade and a half at least. So people have associated the word LP with like some kind of image that they've created. So I try not to use the word LP, but these are basically just Let's Plays. Well, LP is not a word, but yeah, an abbreviation. This is basically the same fight, they just move faster. The mini-boss version of this was harder. I don't know why they didn't do anything with this. In the other games, these guys appear in like Triple Deluxe. They do have like Gordos that they push around. But they're not like the boss fight. They're just like a part of the stage, as like a stage hazard. And that's segment 2 done. Now for the stupid stuff. Oh, we get to see this again. Oh no, no, Kirby, no! Like, that's a hook, man. You can't just... Like, how's the hook not pierced through his cheek or something? Oh, I don't want to imagine that. Got the trap enemy that just falls from nowhere. I don't know who's placing microphones everywhere. I mean, these power-ups, quote-unquote power-ups, they're interesting. But, like, you can tell they're inspiration for the copy abilities that come later in the series. Well, later in the series is the next game after this one. Even the music, I'm so sick of this music. Like, normally, for a normal person, you think like, oh, Green Greens, I love Green Greens, that's a great song. From, like, the first level of the game. But now it's just like, I don't want to listen to it. If I hear that song again, I don't know. I might scream. Yeah, these games are like, well, this game is pretty basic. But it's like nice. It's fun. It's more like one of those arcade type games where it's like, get the best score. Because it's pretty short. I don't know why the Warp Star couldn't just take you up to the clouds. You had to travel via whale. And here is a pretty nice edit, if I do say so myself. I wonder how it turned out in the video. This fight, I practiced this fight the second most amount of times. Most was obviously King Dedede, but I think the least damage I've taken on this was 2 or 3. But I really wasn't bothered. It's like, I'm not gonna sit here and play this side-scrolling shooter game segment that appears twice in the entire game. And get, like, perfect or whatever. Yeah, it sucks. I don't know why, but every time I just managed to take some kind of damage at that point. With the 3 enemies there, the cannon shooting. Yeah, the parasols attack you. What is this, Super Princess Peach? It's kind of like they're foreshadowing all these abilities that later appeared in Kirby games, like Parasol, the Waddle Doo has Beam, the microphone is Mike, the mint leaf is well, I don't think that's anything. Spicy curry is like fire or burning. Well, I guess it's fire. This level, I don't know about the difficulty of this level. It was like decent to do. I think the World 3 one, Stage 3 one was more difficult. Because this one is kind of like, it's long, but it's split into 2 parts. Because there's a mini boss. There's Kracko Jr. Basically, if you just stand in this spot, do those 2 jumps, and then that, you'll never lose the fight or take any damage. And it's a consistent way to kill this boss. And I learned it by watching a speedrunner. Just some random speedrun on YouTube. Which I feel like would be more interesting than this, but like, I don't know. This has commentary, haha. Haha, commentary. I haven't like done anything with my voice today, so it doesn't go that high. Hi. Yeah, this would be after the trailer was released, so. By trailer, I mean my trailer. Wow, dude, wow. Here, I just forget how to play the game for like 5 seconds. And I realize, like, oh yeah! This thing I've been doing this entire time I've played the game. I should be doing that. There's a secret here, which I could have shown, but I'll probably show that in, like, the next video. Because it's pretty trolly. And this boss is actually so much easier in this version, because the beam doesn't hit you if you stand in the corner. You can grab the bomb from the corner. And then you can just jump over his dive. So every single move, you could just stand in the corner, and the only thing you have to do is jump. Which I fail there. Good timing, me, good timing. This is a really boring boss fight. You thought the slide to the left, slide to the right strategy was so bad? Now you don't even have to move. You just stand there looking at it.
You get a chest, go doo 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 doo, turn around and leave.
It's even better because Kirby's facial expression never changes. Just 2 lines and a dot. Like it's freaking One Punch Man. Well, like it's. Apparently, we learned from the manual. Like, well, the English manual says Kirby's a boy, but that's not really canon. Because it was in the Japanese manual. They just use like a pronoun in Japanese that's like both, or like gender neutral. Could be used for either gender. So it doesn't really tell you anything. And this is the same boring boss fight. What else can I talk about? I'm not good at post commentary. Am I? So the next LP after this... Should I just say it? I don't know. Yeah, why not? I'll say it. The next LP after this is Mega Man 1. It's Mega Man 1. Why Mega Man 1? Because I like Mega Man. Currently, I've played through the first 6 games, and they were all great. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a normal Let's Play of Mega Man 1, and that's about it. And then after that, probably do Zelda game. Obviously, since all the games I'm doing are like the first in their series, because I'm gonna do it in order if I can, or if I feel like that. Because the problem is, if I do Zelda 1, there's Zelda 1 Second Quest, which I haven't done ever. But then after that, Zelda 2. And like, I don't know how much I want to do Zelda 2. That's kind of like... It's a tedious game, to say the least. I did, like, almost beat the game. Because, like, when I was playing the game, like, earlier this year, a few months ago or something, I was kind of doing this challenge where I just level up attack. But at some point I just gave up and it was like, okay, I need to finish this, so I'll just play the game normally. And I still didn't finish the game, but I beat all the dungeons, I think. I think I did. I don't know if this Wispy's fight is perfect. I don't think it is. I don't know why, but I had trouble in this boss for some reason. Like, why are you having trouble in this boss? Oh good, perfect. Yay! Yeah, you can see I did that separately. I have to edit that out. Yeah, I did that separately because... I don't know. Maybe I was bothered that time. Oh, bother. I used to watch... It was like a Winnie the Pooh TV show. I used to watch... It's like something the 100 Acre Woods or whatever. Some TV show with Winnie the Pooh. Anyways, we have this boss fight again. Which I save stated at the beginning before picking up the leaf, so I could try and do this with only taking 2 hits. What I learned from doing this like, I don't know, 20-30 times was that you just move up and down. That's it. And now you see the lives and health are going to change because there's no way I'm doing this on 1 health. Yeah. This boss fight, I hate this boss fight. There's that trick where you can like hit him before he comes down, and then hit him with the other thing he produces. Part of this is like RNG manipulation. Well, that's not RNG. Yo, that's RNG manipulation. That was intentional. See, I did it twice as proof. Or 3 times, even better. 4 times. Wow, you're so good at this. I mean, that's what you should be doing, but not like when he's dashing towards you. Only when he's like gonna start inhaling. Like that. That's when you jump away. It's the easiest way not to take damage from him. See, like that could have been avoided. So I would have only taken 3 damage. He looks like a star. He's flying directly straight up, right, diagonally. Like perfectly straight line. Yay! Apparently Kirby was... What if Kirby just did this from the beginning? Kirby just like took out the blimp, took out Kracko, and then just carried the castle away. And this is funny right here. See this after you beat him the 2nd time. It's the first time he gets angry and he storms off to the left. But this time... Hey, get up! Get up! Hello? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh? Um... Jeez, I guess, sorry. And yeah, that's it. And this screen right here basically tells you about config mode, which is where the sound test is. You can hear all the music and the sound effects. And also change the amount of lives and health you have to start with. And yeah, that's it. Hooray! So look forward to next time, where you could watch the full run of this, uncut. Oh boy.